Alright, what's going on, guys? Boss on here. I was just in the shower today, and I was basically reminded, about where I had this dream about like 4 months ago. It was in like the summertime, and basically I had this dream about Ash Ketchum from Pokemon gone missing. For some reason, he was caught, and he went through a portal to like the overworld. And me, my friend, and my three friends, Mad Max, Lorenzo, and Austin, plus like the champions and Ash's friends, we went over through a portal. And yeah, I'm talking about the Pokemon champions, all of them, plus Ash's friends. We went through a portal to the overworld, and my friend Max literally destroyed the overworld and saved Ash and his friends. And we went out of the portal, and basically, after that, we found the telekinesis crystal in a mountain. Alright. However, I just want to take a minute before we get into that story. Basically, I just want to say that most people that watch my content are basically new viewers. It's not really my actual viewers. However, I can think of like sometimes, or maybe all the time, that's basically I get like 5 viewers every story time I get. However, I'm pretty sure maybe this video will get blown up, because I mean, like, everyone's talking about Pokemon, because Pokemon's getting very popular right now, so this video might blow up. But anyways, it's time to get into the story time. Alright, so basically this basically took place when which I'm gonna fast forward through my dream here, because I basically do not remember like the most part of the dream. However, I do remember the last bit of the dream where Ash Ketchum got captured. So basically, Ash Ketchum was just wandering around, or should I should say he was in a match tournament, torment. Oh my god, a match thing, whatever, with Professor Kukui. All right, and well, it was Tapu Koko versus Pikachu, and during that battle, like at one moment, like he was gonna use his Z move, and then all of a sudden, like, for some reason, he just got freaking teleported. You know, because it's a dream, like anything can happen in a dream. So basically, Ash got freaking teleported, while his hat dropped with also a few drops of blood for some reason. But I mean, like, dude got teleported, and when I saw that, I was like, yo, what the heck? Did Ash just got teleported? Then after that, everyone literally started freaking out, because they're like, yo, where did Ash go? Did he just got teleported? And that's what Lorenzo points is like, yo, everyone from the stadium, look up there. It's a freaking hole in the sky. And that's when we see this giant portal thing in the sky, when we see Ash getting dragged into the portal. And I was like, yo, we need to go in the portal and save Ash, because we just can't like anyone take him, because I mean, like, he is the best Pokemon trainer in the world, okay, currently. So yeah, we need to save him before like anything bad happens. So basically, me, Mad Max, Austin, and Lorenzo, and plus the champions and Ash's friends, we all go fly into this portal. I get out one of my Pokemon, Destroyer, which Destroyer is basically a snake Pokemon that's basically made out of titanium. However, it's a non-existent Pokemon in the actual Pokemon universe. But right now, I always think Destroyer as a Pokemon. Okay, if you guys want the Pokemon Destroyer lore, type it in the comments section and let me know. But anyways, we get into this portal, okay, and I'm like, yo, this is the underworld. This is the overworld, bro. We're in the overworld, and then like the portal, for some reason is staying there forever. It's like it's not closing. However, Mad Maxie says, "Yo, everyone, look to your right." We look to our right. All of us look to our right, and we see this giant tower. This giant tower, I would say it's like the as tall as the um um Sorry for that long pause. I was trying to think. I was trying to think of. I was trying to remember how tall it was. What I would say is it was as tall as the Empire State Building. The Empire State Building. I don't know if I said that right, but it was very large. Okay, that's the link it was, and we're like, you're telling me Ash is at the top of the tower, and I was wrong because well, Mad Max, with the genius mind he had, he was like, you guys stay here, I can do this myself. And he literally goes ultra ego, freaking destroys like a couple mountains behind him, and like he went into the building. And it turns out that Ash Ketchum plus his Pokemon were in the middle of the building, and he was able to free them quickly before the evil guards of the overworld saw. And now we're just sitting here like, okay, we saved Ash, and Ash is asking us like, "Yo, do you guys see what just happened? I just got literally freaking dragged here to the overworld. Like, they can't just take me. Like, I got a battle to do." I'm like, "Yeah, but I mean, like, why would they take you?" And that's when we hear like the like a bunch of like roaring noises, and we turn to the tower, and it's just it's like a bunch of like freaking guards. Like, it's like an army of soldiers, like the size of like the Avengers Endgame. Okay, it's like the size of like freaking Iron Man's army with a bunch with all of his allies, and they're like, assemble. But it's kind of like that, but a little bit shorter. And we're like, and I'm like, okay, or should I say, Alan, which no, it was Steven, basically. It was Steven. It was like, um, okay, here, what do we do now that there's a bunch of guards that are gonna probably surround us and take all of our Pokemon away? What do we do? And I'm like, what are you talking about? We fight. However, before I said that, it was too late because Lorenzo, Austin, and Max went Ultra Instinct and literally destroyed the guards as soon as I was like, all right, let's go fight. And all of us were like, oh, they're already carried away. I mean, they're already taken over with. Oh, that's great. Like, you literally destroy them in 2 seconds. All right, but and then goes like, all right, I think we should just get out of here and go back to the our real world. However, I see the portals closing. I'm like, all right, guys, how about we just get out of here right now? So I call out the story, and we literally went through the portal as fast as we can. Um, we grabbed everyone, and we safely made out of the portal. While the portal like closes forever, and like, okay, finally. So we were like, what now? Like, what's gonna happen now? Like, do they want revenge, or why would they try to take Ash? Was there something important they wanted? And Max like, bro, just forget it. We saved Ash. Let's go back to the champion, the thing now. However, I'm like, that's actually, let's go back. And Lorenzo's like, yo guys, remember I thought like later we're gonna go find the telekinesis crystal, and I said, bro, what are you talking about, Lorenzo? We have a Pokemon match that Ash has got to finish, and and Sarina is like, what are you talking about? Ash is badly injured. We can't go into a battle right now. He has to recover. And I look at Ash, and he is injured, kind of. I mean, like, he's got a little bit of some scratches on himself. And I'm like, oh yeah, he looks kind of injured, but I mean, like, should we go find the telekinesis crystal? And like, and then Go says, hey, what is the telekinesis crystal? Is this something like you guys been searching for? And Lorenzo explains what the telekinesis crystal is. So basically, the telekinesis crystal is basically this crystal. It's called the alien crystal. That basically grows underground. It's basically near the Earth's core. And what the alien crystal does is that when you go near it, right, you obtain telekinesis powers. Now, when if you guys don't know what telekinesis is, it's basically this power thing where you can control objects with your mind, like move them around. However, you need to practice so you can carry like the heaviest objects of the world. And one of the other champions, Ryham, he's like, I'm pretty interested. Let's go find the telekinesis crystal right now. And I was like, okay, let's go. So basically, you'll all decide before we get back to the match and before we recover Ash, let's go find the telekinesis crystal. So everyone was really interested in knowing what this was. So I'm like, oh, first of all, we need to go underground, okay? To find this crystal, we're gonna need to go underground. But also, before we go more into this video, I just want to say there is a part 2 to this story. So if you guys want to see part 2, comment down. I'll make a pinned comment of me saying, so, like this video for part 2 or comment for part 2 or something like that. But here we go. Into a tunnel. So basically, we were searching for a tunnel, right? I mean, not a tunnel, but we were looking for a cave, and we spot one. I'm like, oh great, let's go down this cave. So all of us, we go down this cave, while Go is complaining and saying, maybe I don't think we should look for the telekinesis crystal. It kind of looks a little bit creepy here. While Gary in the background saying, "Bro, are you a wimp? Are you scared?" And Go's like, "Shut up," because of course, in the Pokemon episode, Go does not like Gary, because you can obviously tell from the episodes of Pokemon anime. So, I would say like 30 minutes has passed, and Max says, "Don't worry, guys, we're almost there." However, Austin was like, this is taking way longer than it should be. Leon says, "Hey, just be patient, man. We'll find it." And he says, we will find it. We all see a glow. And I'm talking about like a blue glow. And from like a distance, we see through this tunnel that we're going through. We see like a beam of light shining like to the right, and I say, "Yo, Destroyer, go to the right of that beam." So we head to the right, and we stop because that's why I said. That's when Lorenzo says, "Yo, it's a telekinesis crystal. It's hanging on that rock." We all look at it, and we see it's a telekinesis crystal. So then, Cynthia says, "Oh, so that's a telekinesis crystal you've been telling us about." And like, yeah, this is basically telekinesis crystal. However, like, if you go to it, you'll get telekinesis powers. But I'm like, who wants to take it? Like, anyone? However, basically, like, for some reason, no one wants to take it. However, Lorenzo sits up and says, "I've wanted telekinesis powers myself, and I think I'm going to take it." So, we all get down from his destroyer, and we watch from a distance as Lorenzo walks forward to the telekinesis crystal, and he absorbs the telekinesis crystal. We see Lorenzo starting to float. We see his eyes. Well, we didn't see his eyes, but I felt like his eyes were glowing while he was absorbing the telekinesis power, and it was literally the most incredible thing I've seen. All right. He absorbs the telekinesis crystal, and the telekinesis crystal fades into ashes. Lorenzo falls down and is like, "Yes, I feel the power of the telekinesis crystal." And then I said to Lorenzo, "Oh yeah, by the way, you're gonna need to train for a long time so you can get as powerful." And then Lorenzo's like, "I know, but can we also find a way to get out of here?" And then Destroyer says, "Yo guys, why don't you just climb on my back? I can literally just freaking like get ourselves back up to the surface by drilling through the surface of the earth." Okay, I'm like, okay. So we just all get back on Destroyer, and he literally freaking drills a tunnel through like the surface of the earth, and like he gets to and then we see a light through the hole that Destroyer is making, and we get up to the surface where we see the stadium where it was Kukui and Ash playing. I'm like, yeah, finally we're free. We can go back now. And Ash is like, wait, but don't I need to get healed up before we get back to the match? And Kukui's like, oh yeah, that's right. Alright, so basically I'm gonna stop there for part one. So basically if you guys want part two, let me know in the comments. But if you guys want to see the rest of the part two, then be sure to like the video and comment, because yeah, I'm literally recording this while going to bed right now. So yeah, if you guys comment and like this video right now, I will bring part two right now, and you guys will probably enjoy it. Alright, have a good day. Bye.